Hi, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be your love message reading, and I'm going to be picking up your energy and your person's energy. That person can be anybody, just the major energy that you are kind of entangled with. And I do take jumpers from the decks, so sometimes it take more time. So you can fast forward if you want to. Sometimes I speak over while I shuffle, so it's up to you. So I'm going to be using this deck for your energy and this deck for your person's energy. So let's see how it's go. Oh, and also this is a free-flowing intuitive reading, so just keep that in mind. I'm going to get 3 cards usually for you and 3 cards for them. Okay, let's see what's the first card. Strength in reverse. Then we got call, which is judgment. Oh wow, all major arcana. And then you got 7 of fire. Okay. Let's see what they got. Okay. 8 of wands in reverse, and then they got justice and ace of wands in reverse. There are a lot of fire. It's mostly fire. Strength, fire, call, judgment, Scorpio, again very fiery. 7 of fire, 8 of wands. Oh my god, you both are very much like very passionate and kind of, you are passionate, you are cardinal sign, water, you. And then page of wands in reverse. See, they have all the fire signs. Justice except justice, but anyway. Anyway, so let's get into the reading. Let's look into this closely. Strength in reverse. Cancer, I feel like, okay, I feel like you have been trying to listen to them. You have been trying to listen to the core of this connection. What is the core? Whether that core sometimes bring howl and sometimes is bring calmness. But I feel like you are trying to understand them, but more than them, you are trying to understand. There is a certain sense of waves in you, and you are trying to understand what these waves is originated from, and especially pertaining to this connection. I feel like you goes through a lot of emotional waves with them, a lot of emotional waves. Sometimes that waves are very loud and clear, sometimes it's just very subtle, but you feel that inside. And you have been trying to understand, you have been trying to pay close attention to those waves, to those curves, to those turns, and how you feel inside. When I say waves and turns, it doesn't have to be always externally manifested, but let's say, it's like that the one day you find them, you are completely in love with them, or you are not admiring, you are liking everything they do. Next day the same activities becomes kind of pain. You feel like, oh my god, they do the same thing, like it's like that, I'm not saying this is just an example, it could be multiple things for multiple people, but I'm saying that this kind of waves that you have been going through, and you have been paying very close attention to that. You feel like that something is trying to tell you, your inner soul is trying to tell you something, because these waves you have been like, if you are, it's not that we, if you are kind of very emotionally response, like reactive and responsive person, you, this has been the case for entire life, but this relationship somehow that heightened that aspect of yours, emotional waves. But I feel like you are really thinking like it's not happening for no reason. You felt like it is happening for some reason. Something is trying to tell you something. Your inner soul is trying to tell you. I'm like, first, initially my attention, they are like directing my attention to this face of this person. Now they're directing my attention to this face of this lion, and it feels like that this lion is howling, and it just you have been trying to put a finger what that your inner soul is trying to tell you. What's that your inner soul is trying to tell you while you are going through all these waves with this person. But you always knew intuitively that there is something the universe inner soul is trying to guide you towards. And like, no wonder we got the call right after. I feel like, that's how, you are not in this stage anymore. If you are already dealing with this, if you are currently dealing with this strength energy that I have described, then soon you will exactly know what to do. And if you already dealt with this, then now you're in this energy, you know exactly what you need to do. But before I go there, let's see how this affected them. They feel highly demotivated, and they are looking for justice. They feel like whatever happened between you two is not just. Maybe you have promised something in the beginning, but then when the emotional waves start coming, all those promises kind of faded away. It's not that you deliberately did not want to fulfill them. Like I said, waves, like one day you are very inspired by them, next day you feel like they are the same person again and again. They don't have much, variety, they don't have much. So they feel that they need justice. Actually, more than they feel justice, they feel like finally they're gonna found justice when you let this turmoil go. So okay, they just, okay. So what happening when you got to know, like, okay, like I've been telling you, like you are feeling that inner soul universe is trying to tell you. The moment you are gonna feel that what is it, they are gonna feel that the justice has been served to them. Until then they have no purpose. Until then they feel like they cannot do anything. There is nothing else that they can do. They are like, I cannot go to us, my purpose. What is my purpose? Okay, it's fine, let's focus on something else. I cannot do this. The only way they can move on with you or without you in this relationship or connection is that when they gonna feel that the justice have been served, and they feel like the justice has been, they already feel the justice has been served, it is been served. The moment you are gonna feel like that, you know exactly what is the call. Very interesting, very cryptic message I'm getting here. Very cryptic in nature. It's almost like you guys are not really talking. You guys fight. Let's say you guys fight one day, you guys, like together, all gloomy or like all nice and, calm, and next day you guys fight, but you are not both going through something. They are seeking for justice. They are waiting for justice to be served, and you're waiting for that call to be heard and understood by yourself. But that waiting, while what's going on underneath, you guys are not communicating, which is very cryptic. I need another card here for justice. What is that they need justice for in their mind? what are they seeking justice for? They must, okay, hold on, I got some reason, some messages, hold on, I'm gonna get to that. With the Ace of Wands in reverse. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was getting with the Ace of Wands, the message, you know. They have been very passionate about you. They have been very passionate about not only you, just about the prosperity of this relationship. This connection has, like, the moment you guys came into this kind of union, it had been a, like a primal focus for them that had lit up their third eye chakra, that had lit up their crown chakra. It has been a whole focus for them. But that's not the case, because they cannot focus anything, because they feel deprived of your love. They feel like that, yeah, they feel deprived of your love. Because I asked, what is this just they need justice for? King of Cups in reverse. And maybe you have been very cold to them sometimes. It could be vice versa, Cancer. Please take it as it resonates. You know, when you get this emotional wave, sometimes you are very cold to them. Sometimes you don't even acknowledge their existence. And they feel like that they don't deserve that. They feel like you are their focus. Look at this, it's like you are their third eye chakra, you are their purpose. They have been very passionate to you, and then something happened that you both don't know, because you are looking for this answer, like through these waves you are seeking this answer that universe want to give it to you, and they are feeling deprived of love and respect. And they feel like that the moment you are going to know what you need, and what is this that you are not only need, what is that you are being called for, then it will be a justice. Because then either you will make a decision, either you will tell them, you know what, I'm sorry, but I fell out of love from with you, or you are gonna realize that maybe you actually falling back in love with, or whatever it is. They just want some kind of conclusion here. And I feel like they cannot force you to do that, because they intuitively know that you cannot make that decision until you know what is that your inner soul is trying to communicate with you. Okay, I called for, there is another card I need. What is this call? What is that Cancer gonna realize? Okay. Sun. Oh my god, look at that. Oh wow. This is your call. So you are gonna realize that you just want to be happy by yourself. You just want to be happy by yourself. You are gonna feel like that's what you're gonna realize. That's what's this, you know, they look at this sun. Sun is Leo card, strength, Leo card. Maybe you have strong Leo placement, maybe Venus Leo or ascending Leo, something like that. And you are realizing that you just wanna be by yourself. Give time and space to yourself, and you feel like you are absolutely capable, or this is the time to do that. This is the time to do that. You are realizing this. That's gonna be your call. That's what your inner soul is trying to tell you. And it's gonna be pretty loud and clear very soon. It's gonna be pretty loud and clear in your head that what exactly you wanna, and it's gonna come in a way almost like, you know, like a God-given kind of present. You know, it's like, it's really like that. It's gonna be like that. One day you are gonna wake up, or it doesn't have to be early in the morning, but you know the, you know, phrase, how it goes. It's like one day you are going to realize that you don't need them. I'm sorry to say that. One day you are going to realize you don't need them. Actually, you are better off without them. I'm also getting this feeling, this connection. I'm not saying that you did not love them. You did once, but this connection was formed on the basis of need and the desire, like a temporary desire. You started to stretch it out the moment you started to maybe you got into a very like quick relationship with them, or moved in with them, or got married very quickly, something like that, because the desire was there. You saw their dedication towards you. You saw their dedication. It's completely allured you, and you love them too in a way. And then the moment things get real, it just you started having all this emotional turmoil. And I really think that it I'm not saying it was not love, but it was more of a temporary desire based relationship rather than something deep rooted love. And you realize that and it comes to you very, and it doesn't it's not that you feel guilty, oh my god, what I have done. I don't think you're gonna feel like that when you get this clear message to download that you are actually, you just want to go on your own way. You want to be happy by being with yourself, just giving time to yourself, do things that you like to do. It's like you are separating the path. You're separating the path, and that is your call, and you are taking it very calmly. You are like, yes, I'm ready. I have been going through these waves for so long. I know that something is trying to tell me something is off, but now I know what it is. I need to make the decision. And look at this gonna, yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. I don't think they are gonna do anything. I really think that they're just gonna silently leave. They don't want to fight with you, they don't want to fight for it. They just extremely, they're just waiting for that you make a decision, because they already feel that things are over almost. There is nothing left to fight for. There is nothing left to communicate further. There is nothing left to convince you. They know that you already know, right now you are, if you're not in this call energy, if you have not decided that you are gonna go on your own way, you already feel that, like you show love out of, like, oh, I loved that person once, then how come that love evaporates? So you kind of bring that back, that love forcefully almost, and then nothing forceful can sustain longer, so it just disappear after a while. And then their activity, the same thing that you got attracted to, it becomes a pain to tolerate on daily basis. And they feel that they because they made you as their prime focus. And when you're gonna decide that you are just gonna go on your own way, they don't want to fight. They don't want to fight for it. They don't want to communicate. They don't want to try to persuade you any other way. Oh, Cancer, how can, no, we can make it happen, let's try again. I don't think they are gonna do anything. With Eight of Wands in reverse, I feel like they're just silently gonna leave the picture. It's kind of sad, to be honest. But it's not, it's there is no guilt trip here. And love involves hurt, and that's the reality. The better we accept this, the better we become. They're just gonna silently leave the place. But you are very fired up. You feel like finally in your life you made a decision which revolves around you, not others. Maybe you have been a person who always try to, I'm not gonna say that you try to make decision in favor of others, but you try to make decision for yourself with others. You feel like without someone in your life, you don't feel very functionable. But at the same time, you crave for your independence, and crave for this emotional independence, and your space, your time, your ambition. You crave for that. At the same time, you feel like you are not gonna function well if you are not with someone. That was the in beginning. That's why you got into this relationship to begin with. But now you are like finally, I feel like this is happening first time in your life, or maybe first time in a long time in your life. like that, like you are fired up, you are focusing on what you need to do, what you want to do, what are these that you really want to fulfill in your life, and you are not depending on anybody. You are very, very self independent, extremely independent, both physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, like you are not, you are not right now. Your focus is only you and what you want to do, and it doesn't have to be like career oriented. It doesn't have to be what you want to do. It could be anything. Like if you want to just give time and spend days just to read books, you want to spend more time to just spend time with yourself, go for walking or bike ride or gardening, like those, you never got to give that much of time and contentment towards yourself. But right now that's your focus, like whatever you need and want and desire, you are focusing on that. You are not bringing in near future, there will be nobody in your equation that you will pay much attention to, and they will be much more important in your life. Of course you are going to be having people in your life, but nobody is your focus other than yourself. Nobody is your focus. But this person is really is gonna they're gonna go through depression. They're gonna go through depression, I can tell. But you cannot do anything. Even if you feel like, oh, I don't want that person to go through depression, because you don't hold any kind of bad feelings for them. You just, it's that's the way it is. So if you feel like that, oh, I need to be with them so that they cannot go to depression, don't do that. That's even worse for them, because they already know that you are not there. You can be there out of obligation, out of moral and ethics, but you are not there, and they don't want you in that way. Because you are their focus. And this person is like feeling unmotivated. They are like page of wands in reverse. They don't want to approach anybody. They don't want to, but you are not approaching anybody because you are fulfilled within yourself. But they are not going to be approaching anybody. They are not going to be entertaining any kind of new ideas of being happy or being content, because they just feel depressed. They just feel like nothing gonna make them happy, nothing gonna make them content at this moment. Everything passes away. Everything is temporary. That's what I feel in life. Everything is temporary. Everything get replaced by something else. So this depression they are gonna go through. That's they have to go through. That's they need to go through. Whatever. That's the nature of this beast. But you cannot do anything to help them, and they cannot do anything to stay. Or you can stay, but it's gonna be a constant battle between you two. Like it's not that you are actually fighting, maybe you are, but little bit of argument, but mostly the fight is happening inside each of you. That is why the fight is taking place. That is where the turmoil is taking place. That is where the chaos is taking place. That is where the unsettlement feelings are taking place. They will be feeling that there will be no inspiration for them to look forward. But they will go through. They will. Okay, they asked me to get another. Okay, what is the after page of wands? What is that this person gonna go through? Because I really feel sad for them. I mean, not out of pity or anything. It's just because I'm getting their energy. They just lost motivation. They're gonna be losing motivation, inspiration, like the reason to be happy, all this primal need that we need in order to really feel like we are human being and we are belonging and we are living and beating, those kind of vibration gonna be gone away from them for a minute. It's not gonna be long. It's not gonna be long, but yeah, see, I told you it's not gonna be long. They're gonna leave. They're gonna move to the sun. They're gonna get the inspiration back. But before that, they need to go through this kind of. They are gonna feel like, okay, judgment. They are gonna look for this kind of call. They are gonna deep down. They are gonna crave, begging to the universe or whosoever they believe to, whatever. It's gonna, okay, take me out of this. Take me out of this misery. Show me the sun. They will feel like that because they are gonna go through deep depression here for a while, but after that it will help them. This turmoil gonna help them to finally leave. Eight of Cups, finally leave it behind and getting the inspiration again, getting the motivation to be happy, getting the motivation to love themselves again, getting the motivation that they will understand that it's not that, it's just the way the nature of this relationship is. They will find again their Ace of Wands gonna be up again. They are gonna find again their purpose, like something that lead their passion, lead their purpose, lead their motivation. It's gonna happen. But before that, they need to go through a lot of turmoil, lack of inspiration, lack of motivation, and then they're gonna cry to get out of that feelings. It's gonna take some time, and then gradually through this process they are gonna move towards the sun. They are gonna move towards the happiness. I mean, not happiness, like they are gonna move towards something that is not like they're, like bringing them down, and like something uplifting. They're gonna move towards that kind of feelings. So yeah, if you, yeah, just know, if you're resonating, just know you cannot, coming back to them and sticking with them not gonna solve anything. It's just gonna complicate, because they really want justice. They want you to make up, get this call and feel this intuitively, and make a decision that aligns with your good. That's what they actually need and deserve. Going back to them for sympathy is not gonna do anything to any of us. Okay, Cancer, I hope you get something out of it, and I will talk to you later. Okay, take care. Bye.